Let's now shift our focus to Russia. Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny has been facing a tough time in jail after the Kremlin critic was convicted of fraud and contempt of court. Navalny has been forced to listen to one of Putin's speeches for over 100 days. Why is that? Officials say it's meant for educational reasons. In fact, the prison guards say that the speech will be playing every day until the president delivers his next address in 2025. Does Putin feel threatened by Navalny? How far will Putin go to torture his critics? Let's tell you more about the opposition leader Alexei Navalny. He was put in jail last year and later he was sentenced to a further 9 years at a maximum security prison. And you may think that this cannot get any worse. But Navalny's new statement proves that things can get worse. Guards have forced him to listen to Putin's State of the Nation address every night. Navalny listens to the same speech every night for the past several months. In the speech, Putin claims that the West was seeking a global confrontation to destroy Russia. Is this Putin's way to brainwash an enemy? Navalny, who Russians consider as a thorn in the side of Putin, is even deprived of basic stationery material. Navalny says that other prisoners are given a pen and paper for an hour, but he is deprived of stationery items because the prison chief decided to do this. So why does Putin even see Navalny as a threat? Well, because the man has called out the Kremlin's corruption. He got millions of views online with his investigation into the Kremlin. Navalny uncovered the truth behind Putin's palace. He claimed that the mansion was worth over $1.3 billion and was paid for, as he said, with the largest bribe in the world. And this fueled protests across Russia, which were the largest demonstrations against Putin in years. So does Putin try to erase anyone who ends up challenging his rule? Well, it does seem so. Tonight we have another example for you. A Russian general has recently claimed that he has been dismissed. Why is that? Reports say the military general Ivan Popov said that his soldiers had been stabbed in the back by the failings of the top military brass. Reports say the military leadership was angered by his frank talk. They did not like the talk about challenges faced by the forces. Did the military general make a mistake with his frank talk? And who is Ivan Popov? The Major General commanded the 58th Combined Arms Army. He was fighting in Ukraine's southern Zaporizhia region, the focal point in Ukraine's counteroffensive. Since the Wagner Group's aborted mutiny, question marks have been rising over the fate of a number of Russian generals. You see, reports say Putin is working through his senior military commanders and flushing out those who might have been complicit in the rebellion. Let's take General Surovikin, the head of the Russian aerospace forces, as an example here. He had a close relationship with the Wagner chief, and it's no coincidence that he has not been seen since. So what about the Wagner Group and its chief, Prigozhin? You see, after the Wagner Group attempted a mutiny to overthrow Vladimir Putin's rule, it has been ambiguous about the actual whereabouts of the mercenary group's chief. US President Joe Biden now, in the latest, has said that the Wagner chief, Yevgeny Prigozhin, should be careful of poisoning. The US has also claimed that Prigozhin is likely dead or has been jailed. And regarding the war in Ukraine, President Biden just a while ago delivered a blow by saying that President Putin has already lost the war due to Moscow running short of resources. Not just that, he said that there is no possibility of Putin winning amid the economic troubles. How will the Russian leader react to these statements? We will be keeping a close eye on the developments. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.